Welcome back to Third Phase of Moon. Blake Cousins along with my brother Brent. We've got the crazy videos. Just watch.
The one down there is low. There's another one.
All right, major UFO activity, a triangular craft in the sky. We're going to speed this up in just a bit because it reveals that, in my opinion, we're looking at something that's not just three individual lights. We're looking at a craft, a TR-3B, triangular in shape. I think it's one of ours, but again, spotted in this video. You could hear kind of the shock and awe from the people on the ground who's witnessing the event. Let's just look at this once more. There's lights kind of in close proximity to this triangular craft. Again, I don't make out a hull of structure, but as I speed it up right here, look at this sped up motion. You can see that they're all locked in, moving in unison, and in my opinion, indicating that this is one craft. Now, we're playing the original video in real time here, and we're looking at something, once again, there's some other orbs in close proximity. Is that a helicopter that just flew by? That's quite insane. It kind of reveals the massive size of these three lights, all connected at once. That's the big question. But again, is that some just kind of orb in close proximity to this craft? Brent, what's your thoughts here?
There seems to be this kind of hidden tether of like cloaked technology. We're seeing these things and they seem, like Blake just said, that they're attached. They're in sequence and kind of have this magnetic pull, which keeps them tied together. New footage, check this out.
What in the hell is that? Did you see that? Oh my god! Oh my god, it just went straight to the water. Oh my gosh.
Hold on.
Where'd it go?
I still see glowing in the water. It's going up.
Okay, let's roll this once again. Incredible capture. I'm adding some brightness contrast to make whatever this is pop. Look at it as it takes off. It right into the ocean. You could hear the people say it went into the water. A transmedium UFO. Is this what we're looking at here? Again, we're going to get a really good analysis of what we're witnessing right now, and it's an incredible maneuver. Whatever this is, it leaves a streak in the sky as it makes its way down to the surface of the ocean and underneath. All right, so I'm going to slow the video down, and I'm going to get even a closer look on this object. It seems that it has some kind of aerosol coming off of this. Is it propulsion behind the craft? And then it just flips, pivots, and extremely makes a quick bank to the left. And we see it dissipate right there above the surface. But then you could hear the people are saying, the ladies, that you could see it underneath the water. Brent, this is incredible footage. Guys, give us a big thumbs up for this video, and more videos coming up next. But Brent, your immediate ones on this one.
Yeah, when it comes down to some of the footage that comes to our major media, this kind of blows it away. Hats down. We're looking at this and we're seeing this thing up in the sky, and it does this rotation. Then you see the propulsion and it just goes bam, and it just shoots straight down towards the ocean, and it kind of drifts. You see it blinking in and out. Then it enters that body of water. These women, the women that are hearing, looking at this, they're stunned. They said, "Did he see that?" Let's play this again, because this, in my opinion, shows means of technology that's being hidden from us, from unacknowledged projects or something extraterrestrial. Let's look at this again.
Yeah, that was just in real time. And again, I wanted to really get a close up, so I slowed it down and even got closer in this footage. And you're seeing this aerosol spray. And that's, again, kind of an indicator that, in my opinion, it's man-made or reverse engineered technology. But look at that incredible maneuver, something Again, I don't think this is ET in nature. I don't know why they need propulsion, aerosols or propellants to make, I don't know. I'm just looking at it again. And guys, we're stumped on this. Look at this. It almost reminds me of the Dragon using its little mini thrusters to make little minute adjustments while it docks aboard the ISS. But look at the propulsion and the speed as this takes off. This one's in real time right here. All right, guys, a lot of videos coming into third phase of moon. Let's roll the next one. This one's an interesting one. We thought they were balloons, but just the characteristics of this video is interesting. Watch this. Okay, they're up there at quite a distance. It's kind of hard to see. I'm going to get a close up here just a bit, but I wanted to show you just the wide shot. And let's repeat it once more. And I'm adding probably about 50%. Zoom in. You see these two black orbs moving in they're moving in sync here. No diverting from one to the other. That's interesting. At first I could barely see it, but after I did some enhancements and I'm like, am I really seeing what I'm thinking I'm seeing? And then I'm like, these aren't balloons in my opinion, just the way they're acting. Brent, what's your thoughts on this?
Yeah, it kind of has, again, this kind of cloaked tether where it seems like they're attached in a certain way, because the way it's moving, both of the objects move at the same time. Then we see this third one appear, which is interesting. If you take a close look, you see something on the top orb, and then right there to the bottom left, this other smaller orb appears, and it seems to kind of catch up right up to the end. It kind of seems to match its speed, which is really cool, because we're seeing this thing, we're seeing the two orbs, and then this third one just kind of manifests itself right there.
Interesting stuff. Now, this is breaking news coming in out of Egypt, and we were kind of blown away with regards to this report. The mystery of the Great Pyramids deepens beyond imagination. Let me tell you, what we're about to share with you is controversial, but there's been a major update. And if this is true, it blows everything wide open about ancient civilizations from possibly 30, 40,000 years ago. Now, we're looking at something that is incredible. There was a statement that was just made in Corrado Malanga of the University of Pisa and Filippo Biondi, involved in radar and remote sensing research with the University of Strathclyde, published peer reviews in 2022 via the NDPI, entitled Synthetic Aperture Radar Doppler Tomography. And it reveals details of undiscovered high-resolution internal structure. They use vibrations with this cutting-edge technology. It reveals what could be underneath the Great Giza Pyramid, and like never seen before. And this is quite incredible what we're looking at. The SAR, to explore pyramid structures non-invasively, discovered something that could change the history books. And just last Saturday, March 15th, there was this huge press release. And they summarized that the team's research of the second largest pyramid in Giza, the Khafre Pyramid, and what they found is astonishing. Dozens of tomographic images obtained enabled a 3D resolution from inside and underneath the Pyramid of Khafre, deep beneath the surface of the plateau near the base of the pyramid, 5 identical structures, and they're seen connected by geometric pathways inside each of these. There are 5 horizontal levels and sloping roof. These 5 structures are 8 cylindrical structures, which appear to be vertical wells, hollow inside, and surrounded by descending spiral pathways. These 8 aligned vertical structures, arranged in 2 parallel rolls, north to south, descending to a depth of 648 meters. They're measured approximately 80 meters per side. The entire structure extends approximately 2 miles beneath the surface and extends beneath all 3 pyramids of Giza. The mainstream Egyptology explains that the pyramids were tombs, pharaohs for the Khufu, Khafre, and the Mansur, and that these were basically large tombs. But what mathematics and what they say about the pi, the golden ratio, and the speed of light, along with the testimony of today's expert architects, suggests that the official story does not hold up. The massive underground structure revealed by the recent SAR data shows that what appears to be a mechanical or functional system, and it's been hypothesized in the past by Nikola Tesla, that believed that the pyramids could harness Earth's natural frequencies. This is arguably inspired by experiments in his wireless energy transmissions. Books have been written about it. Scalar Waves by Christopher Dunn argued that the Great Pyramid was a power-generating machine using resonant acoustic forces to convert mechanical stress. And the electricity in the Giza Death Star, written by Joseph, proposed that the Great Pyramids were weapons of mass destruction using some type of physics that he called paleophysics, which focuses on energy. Cylindrical wells could be conduits for energy and waves, and the cubic structures might serve as energy storage or stabilization units akin to components in large scalar weapons. And the generator of these vibrations, the pyramid internal reflections, all of these ideas. And the Khafre project hopes to plan an excavation in order to discover more about this underground structure and the history that shows that this very difficult to get. It's not going to be easy to get that. So this whole fact of what we're looking at is quite incredible. The implications of ancient civilization. It's speculated that the pyramids are 2,500, 3,000 to 4,000 years old at max. But this implicates that there are structures beneath the pyramid that go below the surface of the plateau over basically close to 2 miles, if you could imagine that. And these 8 pillars, these geometric shaped buildings underneath, it's beyond explanation. We thought the Great Pyramid itself, these pyramids, were a mystery. Now we're looking at something that blows everything wide open about our history. Brett, what do you make of these recent implications? Is this something that the major news should be covering? Because I'm hearing nothing from it. It's just kind of dead silence on the major media. But this is a historic release.
Yeah, we're hearing crickets from the major media, but this press conference just this Saturday, this is mind-blowing. Hey, SAR, this new technology is basically the new stuff, because what we have nowadays wouldn't be able to detect what we're just finding right now. And this new technology is going to blow everything wide open. It seems like they're pretty confident what they're discovering. We're looking at these pillars that are like 620 meters in length. That's just amazing. 2 miles deep. This is like incredible kind of sci-fi new stuff that's going to upend the history books. If this is indeed real, we're in for a big ride.
Yeah, even engineers today can even barely build the pyramids. Pretty much it'd be impossible to build the pyramids to this day. But what's going on beneath the surface, now this is extraordinary. A massive complex structure, geometric shapes, buildings, spiral staircases leading down into these underground, basically blocks of concrete, maybe the foundation at 2 miles deep underneath the surface. It just does not make sense. It boggles the mind. And they say they're going to maybe start excavation and get access. I wonder if these stairwells are still functional. If I got a feeling if they could open this up, it would all be functional. I bet you it's really pristine. And what the engineering behind this, it's just mind-boggling. We thought we knew something. We thought we knew a lot about the pyramids. Now it just goes to a whole new level here.
We could be maybe just scratching the surface with the new information just coming out. This could be the tip of the iceberg, and who knows what could be found, the hidden treasures, new secrets, maybe things that are going to change the world forever. And this is so exciting. People are just kind of they're just hearing this information for the first time, and we are too. So everybody's just kind of in for the ride, and this could be the most mind-blowing historical tale that man has ever seen.
Yeah, we'll just see if they open up any kind of excavation for future underground access, and if we could start accessing these underground stairwells to go down these massive columns. I think there are 8. This is monumental. It's megalithic, and it just is it's almost hard to believe that we're on the precipice of something massive. I think we all should demand the government of Egypt to allow access to at least start excavating, and maybe with this sophisticated SAR system that we could pinpoint some internal entry points so we could get to these stairwells and start to explore, because I think these images, they're compelling. Maybe this is just, they're blowing it up. There's these images, they're coming a little soft, but when you look at what they're saying, that what these images represent, now we're talking something huge here. The main thing is this legitimate? It seems that this foundation and these scientists are pretty sophisticated in what they're doing and very confident with what they're saying. So again, we all got to buckle up here in the next few months and see what happens, because I'm still waiting for the main news to pick up on it. What do you guys think in this live premiere? Do you think you're going to get any information in the main news? Because that would kind of change things up and get the world to think more about our history of humans, of how far we've been in advanced civilization, maybe 30, 40, maybe 100,000 years ago, because it would have took a long time to build something like this, and the engineering behind it would be something that is hard to contemplate on how far advanced we were as humans with these capabilities of engineering.
Yeah, this is, again, we're going to be keeping a really close eye on this, and I'm keeping my fingers crossed, because this could be, again, a historical time for the planet to find out what's the mystery behind the Giza Pyramids and open up Pandora's box of information.
What lies beneath the pyramids in Giza, that's what we're going to find out. Everybody, thanks for joining us in this live premiere right here at Third Phase of Moon. And if you've captured anything amazing out there, upload it to social media, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, X. We have all those social media accounts. The links are below. Copy paste your social media phenomenon and let us know about it. We want to see what you've captured, because it's happening 24/7. Be safe, everybody. Blake Cousins, we'll see you next time.
What in the hell is that? Did you see that? Oh my god! Oh my god, it just went straight to the water. Oh my gosh.
Hold on.
Where'd it go?
I still see glowing in the water. It's going to come up.
I've heard.
The one down there is low.